So y'all have been telling me I am carrying too much in all of my playthroughs. And I hear ya, and you're not wrong. It's difficult for me to leave behind 20 sweet rolls, 8 troll skulls, and every book I have marked for read later. But it always gets me thinking, I can't be the only one lugging around 27 dragon bones, 52 cheese wheels, a full set of Daedra garment, and a museum's worth of treasures. And sure, we could drop something, but isn't hoarding half a Tamriel the true dragonborn way? Carry weight be damn, I will crawl to my homestead at a snail's pace to keep my inventory full of treasures. And y'all know, not everything I keep is every man's treasure. So today I wanted to take a little time to explore why we hang on to the most useless junk, and to dedicate this video to players like me, dragonborns who just can't let go. In Skyrim, every adventurer has two great enemies, dragons and inventory limits. Perhaps the most baffling challenge is this: why do we feel compelled to hoard the most useless items we can find? From troll skulls to tankards, the dragonborn's inventory often resembles the aftermath of a chaotic tavern brawl. And it starts off innocently enough. You loot a bandit camp and you take a tankard, or two, because, well, it's there. Fast forward 20 hours and your inventory is bursting with items that have no monetary or functional value. Perhaps it's the fear of leaving something behind, because surely, one day, you'll need those embalming tools. But let's take a moment to honor the stars of our inventories. Tankards, ruined books, embalming tools, wooden plates. These are the treasures we carry across Tamriel for no reason at all. Oh, and just a note, I wanted to express that ruined books don't have to be junk, because I believe they can be used at the Atronach Forge, which I don't use very often, but if you use that, well then they're not really useless. I just wanted to let y'all know that I'm aware of that. And then there's the cheese wheel, the quintessential Skyrim collectible. It weighs 2 units and might be very useful in the early game, but later on it's barely worth the weight for the amount of hunger it alleviates. And let's be honest, some of us are not eating them, and yet we can't resist grabbing 1 or 20. Eventually, the Dragonborn realizes his inventory is too full for that Daedra greatsword. But are we going to drop our cheese wheels? Absolutely not. And once you get a house, the chaos intensifies. Breezehome becomes a junk museum with troll skulls on shelves and barrels full of tankards.
I am sworn to carry your burdens.
And who needs the nicest furniture when you have a full supply of ruined books? I personally often decorate my homes with junk. And as I'm saying this freely, I'm starting to realize I really have a problem. Carefully arranging the clutter on shelves only to knock everything over by accident. That wasn't an accident, but y'all know what I mean. Nothing quite screams Dragonborn like a table full of sweet rolls, tankards, and troll skulls. At the end of the day, collecting junk is part of Skyrim's charm. It reminds us of the early game, when every tankard felt valuable.
Grab everything important and let's move.
I wish I could play Skyrim again for the first time. And this might seem grander than it is, but it's about the nostalgia and the chaos and the joy of creating our own stories. At least it is for me. After all, in a world where dragons threaten the realm, isn't it comforting to have 12 troll skulls in your inventory? Just in case? So here's to the collectors, the hoarders, the junk enthusiasts. In Skyrim, every item has a story, even if that story is, I picked this up for no reason and forgot to drop it. So what's your favorite useless item in Skyrim? I know you have one. Thank y'all so much for joining me on this lighthearted rant. And if you liked the video, don't be afraid to subscribe. Bye, y'all.